Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve question number 3 from exercise 11.4, chapter 11, Introduction to Trigonometry. In my previous videos, I've completed examples 1 to 15, exercises 11.1 to 11.3 and questions 1 and 2 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So now quickly, let us begin with the video. Question number 3 from exercise 11.4, chapter 11, Introduction to Trigonometry says evaluate. So they have given us two parts of the question and we have to solve them one by one. So let us consider the first part of the question, which is given as sine square 63 degree plus sine square 27 degree divided by cos square 17 degree plus cos square 73 degree. To simplify this given equation, we have to find out the value of sine 63, sine 27 degrees, cos 17 degree and cos 73 degree angle values. So if you remember, in our exercise 11.2, we had used this trigonometric ratios of some specific angles table where the values of 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree angles of all the trigonometric ratios are given. But since we need the values for sine 63, sine 27, cos 17 and cos 73, which values are not given here, so we will apply here complementary angles. So problems involving complementary angles also we have solved in our exercise 11.3. Right, so here again we will apply the complementary angles. So if you observe in the numerator, we have 63 degree angle and 27 degree angle. So here 63 plus 27 will give you a 90 degree angle, which forms again a complementary angle. Again, coming to our denominator, we have 17 degree. So 17 plus 73 will give you again a 90 degree angle. So therefore here either we will change the value of sine 63 or sine 27 in the numerator, and similarly we will change either the value of cos 17 or cos 73. We cannot change both the values, we have to change any one values here. So to find out the value of sine 63 degree, we will send this 27 to right hand side. So we will get 63 degree as equal to 90 minus 27 degree. Similarly, to find out the value of cos 17 degree, so 17 degree will be equal to 90 minus 73 when we send the 73 to right hand side. So we get 90 minus 73. So we will substitute these angles and then we will apply the complementary angles. So you can write down sine 63, sine square 63 as 90 minus 27 plus again we have sine square 27 degree divided by cos square 17 degree can be written as 90 minus 73 plus cos square 73 degree. So from the complementary angles table, if you see sine 90 minus theta is cos theta and cos 90 minus theta will be sin theta. So let us apply here, right? So we know that you can write down sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So here our theta value is equal to 27. So sine 90 minus 27 will be cos 27. Similarly, cos 90 minus theta is what? It is sin theta. So we write down cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Again here theta value is equal to 73 degree. So let us apply these complementary angles here. So here sin square 90 minus theta will become cos square 27 degree. Right? So cos square 27 degree plus again sine square 27 degree divided by cos square 90 minus theta will become sine square 73 degree. So it is sine square 73 degree plus cos square 73 degree, right? So here again if you observe, we can apply the trigonometric identities which we have learnt in our previous videos, that is cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1, right? So you can write down, we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Here the theta value should be same for both cos and sine. So again here we have theta value that is same, that is cos square 27 degree plus sine square 27 degree. So if the theta value is same for sine and cos, then the value will be equal to 1. So therefore cos square 27 degree plus sine square 27 degree will be equal to 1. Similarly, in the denominator, again the theta value is same for both sine and cos. So therefore sine square 73 degree plus cos square 73 degree will be again equal to 1. So 1 by 1 is again equal to 1. So this is the result. So this is how we solve this problem. Similarly, let us solve the second part of the question. The second part of the question is given as sine 25 degree into cos 65 degree plus cos 25 degree into sine 65 degree. So again we are going to apply the same method as we did for the part 1 of the question. So to find out the value of sine 25 and cos 65, we have to take the complementary angles again. So here we will change either the value of sine or cos. Similarly here as well we will change here the cos 25 degree angle or sine 65 degree angle. So here again if you observe 25 degree plus 65 degree will give you a 90 degree angle. Okay, similarly again here 25 plus 65 will give you a 90 degree angle, which forms a complementary angle. So again here we will apply the complementary angles by changing the angle for any one of the ratio, that is we will change either for sine or cos. Similarly here we will change either for cos or sine. So let us change the value for sine 25 degree. So 25 degree value can be found out by sending the 65 to right hand side. So this will be 90 minus 65 degree. So therefore we can substitute the value of 25 degree angle here in the equation, that is equal to sine 25 will be sine 90 minus 65 into cos 65 plus, again instead of 25 we'll write cos 90 minus 65 into sine 65, right? So here now we can apply the complementary angles, where sine 90 minus theta is cos theta and cos 90 minus theta will be sine theta. So you can write down here, we know that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So here our theta value is equal to 65 degree. Similarly, what is cos 90 minus theta? It is sine theta, where our theta value is again 65 degree, right? So applying the complementary angle, sine 90 minus 65 will be cos 65. Cos 65 into cos 65 we have, plus cos 90 minus 65 will be sine 65. Sine 65 into sine 65 again, right? So now we can multiply, since the angles are same, we can multiply the trigonometric ratios. The angles are also same and even trigonometric ratio here is also same. So cos 65 into cos 65 will be cos square 65 plus again sine 65 into sine 65 will be sine square 65. Now how do we simplify further? Here we can simplify by applying our trigonometric identity, that is cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1, where the theta value has to be same for cos and sine. So here since theta value is 65 and 65 for both cos and sine, so therefore we can apply this trigonometric identity. So therefore we can write, we know that cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. So therefore cos square 65 degree plus sine square 65 degree will be equal to 1. Again the result is 1 for second part of the question also. So this is how we solve this question number 3. So if you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 4 from exercise 11.4, chapter 11, Introduction to Trigonometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC and Short Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 11, Introduction to Trigonometry, shown on the screen. Thank you.